Hello and welcome to my third match of the No Terminals Mix Tournament against Yahas. I think I will go Ducket, Poacher, and try to get a Junk Dealer. We briefly saw this kingdom earlier. It was a slight misroll on my part. So we've got some attacks, Coven, Relic, Raider. We've got a little bit of draw with Den of Sin, a little bit of plus buy with Ducket. Stuff with Highway, trashing mostly with Junk Dealer. You can put training on something. Highway, probably. It's not clear to me that Coven is super great here, because Junk Dealer is a fairly good cursor. This is actually fine, hitting 5+1. So yeah, the Lurker seems nice. Especially with power points, like which piles do you want to empty? I mean, you want to empty Den of Sins. The Poachers get a lot worse. They just went all the Lurkers. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, now my single Lurker feels bad, having just bought a single Lurker. I'll see what they do. Yeah, Lurker's on my actual personal ban list. I don't super like playing with the card. Can't even play it here. I'll get another Lurker, I guess. It rewards strategies where you just buy a ton of Lurkers sometimes, but most of the time those strategies don't work, and I don't really have a good idea of when those strategies work and when they don't. Definitely get the second Junk Dealer. Now you want to try to get very thin. The problem is I don't want to be spamming action cards. I want to be spamming Dens of Sin. Lurkers don't draw. You can put plus. You can put plus coin on Lurker. I guess I'll just start trashing Poachers and start buying Dens of Sin. Dens of Sin seem like the best cards here to me. Dens of Sin, Highway, a couple of Ducats. Lurker cannot gain Den of Sin, so I'm not quite sure why I'm trashing Poachers. Why am I trashing Poachers? Or can I get a Poacher back? I can probably get a Poacher back. I'm kind of over trashing now. To cycle through faster. I want to get my Lurkers online so I can start to buy Highways. But first I want to get a little bit more deck control. I think the deck that's filled with Lurkers is going to have a tough time drawing, and maybe they're going to trash their Lurkers once they've got their stuff, but then I can gain them back for Highway points later, Tower points later. This will also happen where I buy 2 Lurkers, but I never ever draw them together, so I don't necessarily get to use their effect as well, although I was able to here. I mean, I think this will be the plan. I will gain a Highway, buy a Den of Sin. I'm going to try to basically gain a Den of Sin every turn where I don't have one coming into play. And then, gain Highways, and have my deck be basically Highways and Ducats at the end. I guess you end up with 1 Junk Dealer. You can still play the Poacher here. This was a fairly decent draw. So they got the Poachers, which means once I trash the Lurkers, the Poachers are going to be a lot worse. That's what I was thinking about. I will spend my Ducats here to buy this. So I'm going to look to trash Poachers now. Maybe buy a Poacher, trash a Poacher with Lurker. So that their Poachers, that they now have 3 Poachers, so they get to be a lot worse in their draw. They're drawing 0 cards with Lurker and -1 card with Poacher. It's going to be tough for them to build an engine up. They also don't have any Dens of Sin, which is a little bit strange. They just finally did get one. I'm already thin to the point where I want to be. So I actually do need to add now and now plus buy. So this will be highway ducat. Yeah, it feels bad buying ducat with all this extra money, but I think it has to be done. Double highway doesn't seem great to me. The plus buy seems more important. And I also have to watch out for the game ending with lurker stuff. I can trash 2 actions. They can trash like 4 actions in a turn, although they don't have enough draw, so they can't necessarily play all their stuff in the same turn. Like they only have, in theory they can trash 3 things with lurker, play 2 ducats. So I need to be looking for game ending here, or to score a couple of victory points just so I don't lose the game. Yeah, they're gaining stuff with the lurkers, but they're not going to get to see that stuff. Probably. So they've got 4. They only have 1 highway in play. So they get the last lurker and the last highway. Wow. I mean, they counted right. I only have... I don't have enough gains to end the game here. I definitely don't have enough gains to end the game. This went fine. I think I've got a poacher down there. I don't actually need to play this lurker. So I can just buy a province now, play 2 Dens of Sin. Yeah, I need to do that. I can actually buy a 3rd Den of Sin, but I think I'll save that for next turn as I have 2 coming in. Province, ducat, 2 Dens of Sin. Maybe the ducat was a mistake. I don't think they can get all their ducats into play. They played 2 last turn. Their draw is going to be quite difficult here. They're going to be down to 2 cards, 1 card even. So I can trash my poacher with my junk dealer. And the idea being just to, yeah, unfortunately I trashed one of my lurkers, so I still can't pile out poachers. I can't actually pile out ducats though on my turn. I have 3 ducats, so I just need 2 highways in play, or 1 highway in play and 4 ducats in hand. And I can pile out the ducats. I should get tower points from those. I can also lurk a lurker if need be. Okay. Trash a poacher now. The poacher pile's not going to empty. Okay, so if I lurk a lurker and buy 4 ducats, what happens? Ducats is a non-victory pile, so I will have the lead in that pile, and this should be a pile out for me. Okay, close one. I think they went a little bit too hard on the lurkers early. It gave them early value, and they got a lot more stuff into their deck, but they weren't able to draw around and find it, which makes it tough. So, but I think still they could have, depending on the draws, they could have found a pile out in that last game. So we'll see you in game 2.